Thank you all for being inside for a little time this evening. And we are very pleased to be presenting the All-District Orchestra and the All-District Choir as we present our spring concert as we do each year together. We'll start with the All-District Orchestra, and we will start with a perennial favorite. This is the Sailor Song. All District Orchestra people, if you are interested in a CD recording, talk to me afterward, and your students got some information about that. As a very last, if you want to give me a call or email tomorrow, we can make sure you get set up with a CD if you're interested in that. Auditions are going on for next year. I've heard a lot of great ones already, and a lot of these 6th graders will look at the Honors Orchestra, which is 7th through 9th grade students as well. And let me also give for you orchestra families a shameless plug for the summer orchestra program. You probably got information about that. Either through email or snail mail or carrier pigeon or somehow. So I know the information is getting out there. It's a great program. It's very laid back. We have a strong connection, strong mentoring type of connection between our high school students that come over and serve as assistants. And it's a lot of fun. And I know personally because I go every year and I love it. So I get to be the instructor. We have a great time. The older students from this crowd get to do chamber music, small groups, exactly the opposite of what we have going on here, which is a large group. So it's a different kind of experience. Variety is great. So highly encourage you to check out that summer program. And again, for your orchestra families, if for some reason you don't have that information or would like questions answered, please drop me a phone call or email. Be happy to chat about it with you. One more quick announcement related to the CD. We have an art contest every year, and one of our fine students is the designer of the cover artwork. And so congratulations are in order to, from our viola section, if she could stand, please, Ella Holden. Congratulations. And you'll see her artwork when the CDs come out at the end of the month. They will be delivered to schools around that last week of school. We have just one more tune. After that, we have a huge set change. And for that, I will solicit your help. It goes great when we get a lot of volunteer helpers to come and give us a hand, and I'll give details about that. But I will now turn it over to Miss Krueger.
Good evening. I'll echo his sentiments about thank you for coming and this finally beautiful spring evening. That last piece doesn't need any introduction, but I also wanted to let any students here that are in elementary school know. I know that we participate in a program called Passport to the Arts, and so if students come to see a concert in the district, they are able to receive a sticker and a passport and receive prizes at the end of the year. So there are I'm sure there's some spots left on the passport and you're wondering how to fill them, but if you are an elementary school student, you may either see me after the concert or see your music teacher at your school for a sticker. This concert would either count for choir or for orchestra, so you can pick one between the two. So without further ado, I'll give you our final song.
probably have noticed in your program, our next song is called The Invisible Choir, and it was written by actually a District 281 student. He attended Alison Elementary many years ago and was a student of mine, actually, and contacted me in January and said he would like to write a song dedicated to the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting victims, and he would like to write it for the All-District Choir. So we would like to present to you the Invisible Choir. He had something to say about this. After the Sandy Hook tragedy, I considered what could I possibly do to support the families involved. I made the decision to compose music to be performed by children. The text, adapted from George Eliot's The Choir Invisible, describes the use of singing together to express grief, but also to create comfort within a community. This piece is dedicated to the families affected by this tragedy, as in the words of Leonard Bernstein. This will be our reply to violence, to make music more intensely, more beautifully, more devotedly than ever before.
Those gone who live again in life. listen to the music from the land.
I'd like to say a quick thank you to our accompanist, Andi Barnard. Would you give her a hand, please? And we're so lucky to have Christy Hatfield play with us on the flute. Just a few years ago, Christy was up here as a fifth grader, up on stage. So she's come back and helped us out many times on her flute. I'd also like to say thank you to Beth Jeddeloh, the assistant director. I'd like to say thank you to Kevin Martin and Karen Krueger for organizing all of this. And thank you all. What a great crowd. And thank you for all of the support that you have given the students both in ADO and ADC all year long. It's amazing. It takes many, many, many people to make this all work. Parents and drivers and everything. So thank you again so much. At this point, Kevin, do you have anything else you want to say? It's all mine. Okay. Before we go on with the All-District Choir photo, which we're going to do in a moment, I just want to say it was 27 years ago that I walked into this auditorium. I think it was for the first time, and it was at the spring concert. And I was just new to the district, and I'd never heard the All-District Orchestra or the All-District Choir before. And I thought, okay, it's a bunch of 10 and 11-year-olds. What's this going to sound like? And I walked in 27 years ago, and it was amazing. My jaw hit the floor, because I thought, I didn't realize that students that were 10 and 11 could do these kinds of things. And these groups have been in existence for a long, long time. And it's such a privilege to be able to stand up here and listen to these voices every week. And I'm sure you feel that way about the orchestra.